GTA Math, what's up? Today we're going to go over how to divide fractions, well, divide variables with exponents that are fractions. So, to get started, we're going to have to find everything that's a like term. So right here in this first problem, I see these A's are like terms. It's probably not even necessary to do that. But the A's are like terms, the Y's are like terms, and the B's. So when we're dealing with something like this, how we have a fraction and then we have different variables with exponents. Since this is division, we're going to subtract. So everything that's a like term, we're going to subtract. And wherever the bigger number is when we're finished, it's going to stay where it's at. So a to the ninth is bigger than a squared. So a to the ninth minus 2, well, a to the ninth minus a squared is going to leave us with a to the 7. And since the larger exponent is on the top, that's where we're going to leave it. And the remainder is going to be 7. Let's do the next one. So we have y cubed divided by y. So 3 minus 1, since it's y to the first power, is going to be y squared. And our last one is going to be b. So we have b to the 5th over b to the 6th. Since the number 6 is larger than 5 and that variable is in the denominator, what we're going to do is subtract it in terms of 6 minus 5, and we're going to leave this here. And you can also think of it this way, right? If we did subtract it like this, b, why does it keep doing that? We do b to the 5th over b to the 6th, and we say, oh, well, it's really just b to the negative 1 if we subtracted it that way. If we look at it this way, it's the same thing as saying 1 over b to the 1. Because whenever you have a negative exponent, it's equivalent to saying you're taking this variable and you're putting it in the denominator. So it really becomes irrational. But instead of thinking of it that way, to keep it simple, we just say, let's just keep it in the denominator so it looks cleaner. But if you wanted to, you could also write it as a to the 7th y squared and then b to the negative 1. But we're not going to focus on that. This is the right answer for now. Focus on the one in the green. If you're further in math, you might be looking at the one to the right, depending on the notation your professor or teacher wants it in. So let's do the next one. We have b squared and then b cubed. And just to make things a little different, I moved everything around. So we're going to be looking here. So we have b squared divided by b cubed. The cubed is larger, so when we subtract, we're going to keep the b's in the denominator. So we're going to end up with just b. We have our q's over here. We have our q's over here. And the q that's larger is in the denominator. So 7 minus 6 is 1. We're going to leave that down here. And then we have x to the 13th divided by x to the 5th. And this becomes x to the 8th. And then we have a divided by a to the 6th. So 6 minus 1 is 5. So we're going to have a to the 5th. Here we have it. This is our answer. GTA Math, thanks for sticking with me. Really appreciate everybody watching the videos. Truly grateful. It's an amazing honor. Keep utilizing the channel. Every week I'm going to upload, and hopefully you're finding some level of benefit to these tutorials I'm giving off. So let's continue to learn, love, and grow together on this channel.